Alright, so we're going to make the little slide block for the number 8 Scotty engine. So I got a piece of brass, and I'm gonna put it in the mill vise here. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but you put your parallels in and they kind of like flop around. So I don't know. I just came up with this idea. A couple of those disposable foam earplugs, and just stick them in there, and it kind of keeps them from flopping around on you. And so okay, and use the edge finder. We'll pick up the edge here. Use the half function on the digital readout. Get the center of that, and then pick up the edge on this and go in 3/32 of an inch. Start doing that. This is centered in here. Now that wasn't really necessary because I re-zeroed both axes. Well, it's already on the 0 in the Y direction, but I found the edge, brought it in 3/32 of an inch, and I re-zeroed it now. And what I'm going to do is everything's going to be from that 0 point where I drill this hole, so I'm going to work off of that with the end mill afterwards. I'm going to move the mill over and cut the square or rectangular piece out of this, and that'll be centered around the hole rather than trying to cut the piece and drill a hole in the center. So okay, I got my little baby center drill in there, and we'll get that center drilled, followed up with a 1/16 of an inch drill bit, and let's get going. Okay, so got an 1/8 inch end mill in the collet now. I did not move the mill in either direction, so the last operation I did was drill the 1/16 of an inch hole here. So I just slid the parallels back a little bit, and so right now the mill is still on the center in both directions, and so we got to move it over. The dimensions of this guide block has got to be 1/4 of an inch by 3/16 of an inch. So when I initially drilled the hole, we went over half of the 3/16, which is 3/32, and that's where it is now. So we got to go 1/8 of an inch plus half the diameter of the end mill. So we got to move it over a total of 3/16 of an inch, or 1875. And then I will move it, after we make the cut, I'll move it back over to 1875 on the other side of the 0, and we'll make the cut, and then we'll cut it off in the back. So let me move this 1875. Which is right there. And move this back a bit. Okay. And let's bring this down here. And let's get going. Alright, so got that cut off and just filed that little flash off there. Okay, so let's see if you guys can see that. So, alright. So I'll just clean off that that dicum, and maybe I'll just polish that up a little bit with some 400 grit sandpaper.